Today's video is dedicated to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm making a recipe that is cozy, delicious, and bright pink. I hope this video inspires you in some way. Let's get started. First, I'll be making a creamy beet risotto, and the first thing I'm going to do is puree the beets. I'm going to use these to create that beautiful, vibrant pink color that you'll see later on. I'm going to add the broth into a pan and get it all nice and warm. I'm adding some olive oil and butter to a pan, and once that's hot, I'm going to add in my onions and saute those until they become translucent. Once the onions are fully cooked, I'm going to add my garlic, and I'm going to cook it for about 60 seconds or until it becomes fragrant. The next step is to pour in the rice and just toast it until the edges become translucent. There is a certain type of rice that's used to make risotto, so if you're wanting to make this recipe, just remember to make sure you're buying the right kind. Now that the rice is toasted, I'm going to go ahead and start adding in the broth, and this part of the process is going to be pretty repetitive. I'm going to start stirring slowly, and I'll just continue to stir until all of the broth is dissolved. And I'm just going to repeat the process. I'm going to add more broth and stir slowly until all of that liquid is dissolved. And this is why it's important to use the correct type of rice. This rice is extremely high in starch content and is able to easily absorb all of the broth. So I'm just going to keep on doing those same steps until the rice is completely done and it has a creamy texture. And I almost forgot to add fresh lemon juice, so I quickly added that as well during this process. Once the rice is nice and fluffy and creamy, I'm going to go ahead and add in the beet puree. While we're watching this risotto transform into that beautiful pink color, I want to take a moment to shout out to the breast cancer community. Whether you are experiencing breast cancer, whether you're in the beginning, the middle, or the end stages, whether you fought the battle and won or you're still going through, whether you've lost a loved one or simply know someone that has breast cancer, I want you all to drop a pink bow in the comments and share your experiences, good, bad, or ugly. I want you to know that you are strong, you are brave, and there is someone out there that knows what you're going through, knows what it feels like, and you are not alone. Maybe these comments can help someone in the present, or maybe it can help someone in the future. Drop your comments, your experiences, your tips. Let's leave a legacy of community in these comments for people to come and draw inspiration from for years to come. Once we're done mixing the risotto, I'm going to go ahead and add in some Parmesan cheese as well as some parsley, and I'm going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now that my beautiful and very pink risotto is complete, I'm going to move on, and next up I'm going to be making a lemon herb chicken. I'm heating up some olive oil and butter over medium-high heat. I'm getting some flour seasoned up with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I'm going to get it all mixed up really well. I'm going to take some thinly sliced chicken breasts, and I'm going to dip those in the flour mixture and get them nice and coated. This is going to give the chicken a really thin, crispy, and beautiful golden brown crust when it's cooking. And now my oil is nice and heated, so I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken. And I'm going to let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes or until it's golden brown. And then I'm going to flip it over and allow it to cook on the other side. When it comes to chicken, you'll know it's done when the internal temperature reaches up to 165. Once the chicken is done and cooked to a beautiful golden brown color, I'm going to remove it and set it aside. I'm adding some chicken broth, fresh garlic, lemon zest, and fresh lemon juice into the pan, and I'm going to stir until well blended. Then I'm going to drop in some butter and stir that really well until it melts, and the butter is going to act as a thickening agent for the glaze. When the glaze reaches my desired thickness, I'm going to add the chicken, and then I'm just going to kind of roll it around in the pan and get it all glazed up. And I'm going to top all of the chicken off with a fresh parsley garnish. And that's all there is to it. We have a beautiful lemon herb chicken that is so full of flavor. Thank you all for tuning in for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this fun and colorful recipe. I'll be sharing pink-inspired recipes for the entire month of October, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. I'll see you all on the next video, and as always, happy cooking.